Good morning. Happy Thursday or Friday Eve. Welcome to the show. I'm Tim Pham.
And I'm Nicole Legoo. We want to bring in Jenny Power this morning because, Jenny, it has been hot. It has been dry. How much longer do we deal with conditions like this?
Well, Tim and Nicole, as we even get a look at the extended forecast, it's going to be for at least the next week, which is honestly typical for the month of July and August, as these are our driest months here in the inland Northwest. But yes, it is a long stretch of mostly sunny conditions and temperatures in the 80s. Today, the red flag warnings have expired. Temperatures that we're waking up to in Spokane are in the low 60s, and winds are light out of the south at 8 miles per hour sustained. As we take a look across the region at other start time temperatures, mid to upper 60s toward central Washington for Wenatchee and Moses Lake, 61 degrees currently in Coeur d'Alene with some low 50s for Sandpoint, Idaho. Current satellite and radar, we've got a few clouds out there here and there, but it's a predominantly dry weather forecast, as I touched on just a minute ago, because of what we are seeing in these summer months. Winds were the concern yesterday. We were seeing stronger gusts near 35 miles per hour. That's not going to be the case today, although it is still going to be a little bit breezy at times. It's a little bit breezy in central Washington for Wenatchee right now with 13 mile per hour sustained winds. But we are preparing for a streak here of widespread sunshine. Temperatures again this afternoon in the 80s. Now, as we also get you ready for the day, let's take a look at your traffic impact this morning. Right now, I want to start with a live look for you over downtown Spokane, or Spokane Valley, I should say. A look at I-90 and Argonne. It does look like we've got a couple of vehicles there on the shoulder for both the eastbound and westbound lanes. Always give those folks plenty of space, but other than that, things are moving smoothly. Continuing to take a look across the rest of the region, this is along that curve from the valley into downtown, I-90 and Broadway. Things are also in pretty good shape through this stretch of the commute. As we take a look at your traffic maps, we have been in the green, no major collisions to report to you, so average drive times to get the day started. Nicole?
Thank you, Jenny. Well, there are no more evacuation orders for the Cougar fire, which was burning near Newman Lake. Newman Lake Fire and Rescue said they were able to contain the fire and it only burned 2 acres. Thankfully, it did not damage any structures. District 13 and DNR will still be in the area to mop up now. They are also still investigating what caused the fire.
Your news time now is 6:03. I-90 is back open this morning after parts of the road near Kittitas had to be shut down because of a wildfire burning. Take a look at this video here. This morning, evacuation levels for the city of Vantage have been downgraded to level 2. Get ready. Washington DNR says the ryegrass coulee fire has burned at least 600 acres. This fire sparked yesterday night. Right now, the Kittitas County Sheriff's Office says fire crews are trying to mop up and power crews are working on downed power lines. Meantime, the Douglas County Sheriff's Office says he believes the Chelan Hills fire was human-caused, and investigators have opened up a criminal investigation.
This morning, crews have the fire 75% contained. That fire grew to almost 10,000 acres over the weekend, and crews have been able to keep it at that this week. It destroyed more than 100 structures and killed 1 person. There are still level 3 go now evacuation orders for parts of the area. While most people left, we talked with one person who decided not to evacuate.
No, I stayed here the whole time. Fight the fire so I didn't lose my home and everything I worked for. I feel bad for a lot of people. There's a lot of people that barely made it out of here through life.
At one point, crews fighting this fire were trapped and several firefighters got minor injuries. Well, a watchdog group says construction workers are losing money because of a lack of accountability. The North Coast States Carpenters Union says 14% of the state's construction workers were improperly paid between 2011 and 2021. It adds up to about $142 million in lost wages. The union says this is happening because there aren't enough L&I inspectors to examine payroll paperwork. They want a new law to hold general contractors responsible for paying workers what they're owed.
There just needs to be accountability, and without that, we're just going to continue to repeat history.
A similar bill died in Olympia last year. Lawmakers are expected to take another run at it in this next session.
New this morning, Moses Lake police officer Edgar Salazar will receive the U.S. Department of Justice's Hometown Hero Award for his actions at the Gorge Amphitheater 3 years ago. You may remember back in 2023, James Kelly killed 2 people and shot 3 more in the campground at the Gorge. Officer Salazar had been working undercover at the time of the deadly shooting. He managed to stop Kelly by firing his gun, striking his head. Salazar, along with 4 other officers, were awarded the Washington State Law Enforcement Medal of Honor. The Hometown Hero Award ceremony will be this morning at 11 at the Moses Lake City Council chambers.
Today, volunteers, the Spokane Indians, and the Spokane Riverkeeper are doing their annual Red Band Rally River cleanup.
KREM 2's Brandon T. Jones live for us this morning with the details. Brandon, what can you tell us? Good morning.
Good morning, Tim, Nicole. Well, this feels like one of those volunteer opportunities that serves as a win-win. First and foremost, you're helping the environment, you're cleaning up, right? But then you're also right next to the beautiful Spokane River. I've got Otto Klein here with us from the Spokane Indians. And Otto, I got to say thank you just for joining us this morning. How's everything going?
Everything's great. This is a beautiful day, perfect day for everyone to come down and help us out.
Yeah, and you know what it's all about is this big fish right here behind us, protecting the environment, preserving the natural life that lives in there as well. So what does it mean to you to have these kind of opportunities, giving back to the community?
Well, this is a neat one because it's a volunteer opportunity for the Red Band Rally campaign. We started the campaign in 2017, and since then we've raised thousands of dollars to help red band habitat in the Spokane River. And then today's one of the volunteer opportunities where people can come down and help us. Actions speak louder than words, right? And so today from 10 to noon, come right here to Red Band Park, and we're going to be picking up litter on the Spokane River. And then also this afternoon from 1 to 3 at People's Park, upstream in the valley. It's just, it's a beautiful day, and we got the best partners we could ask for. We're with the Spokane Riverkeeper, we're with the Spokane Tribe of Indians and the Spokane Tribe Casino. Lots of our staff will be here today. Otto the mascot, Ribby will be here today. So let's have some fun.
Let's have some fun. You guys are always doing some great work, not just here, but throughout Spokane, throughout the Inland Northwest. What is it like for you, especially when you see some of the fans sign up and they're coming out here, they're excited just to get an opportunity to work with the Indians and also help out?
Well, it begs the question, why does a baseball team care? Yeah. And, we are the community's baseball team. We've been here for over 120 years. This is our town, our community, and for us, we think it's more than just baseball games. It's about serving and giving back, and that's what we're here for.
Yes, sir. We appreciate you very much. All right, we'll got more details coming up later in the show, but we want to say thank you, Otto, and for now, we'll toss it back to you in the studio.
And if you do plan to be outside there participating in the river cleanup, it is going to be a nice day here ahead of us. Widespread sunshine, temperatures in the 80s. The red flag warnings have expired, but it is still going to be breezy enough at times where we run the risk of some elevated fire weather danger really through this upcoming weekend. So be aware of that if you plan to be outside. Otherwise, as we take a look at your afternoon daytime highs, another round of some mid 80s for Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. We're looking at reaching the low 90s in Wenatchee and Moses Lake. Warmest spot on the map is south to the lower Columbia Basin. Richland seeing a high of 96 degrees with some mid 80s down on the Palouse. As we move forward and take a look at the next 7 days, it is going to be a dry weather pattern with no precipitation expected.
Let's take a look at our wake-up call this morning. We want to know today, what is your dream halftime show performer? Someone said Americana, Brandi Carlile and the High Woman, Harry Styles, because the world deserves soccer sequins and emotional damage in one sitting. Great message, thank you. Halftime show should be a menagerie of the #1 artists of the top 8 countries. Oh, I understand. Okay, like a mix of all of them. That's kind of cool. All right, keep texting us this morning to 509-448-2000. Well, a familiar face was in Spokane yesterday hosting a golf clinic for kids.
After the break, we take you to a former Zags golf clinic and why he came back to the 509.
Plus, while we were in Lewiston the other day, we had to check out the new arcade bar in town. So coming up, why the place means a lot to the owner and his son.
Before we go to break this morning, we are remembering the life of Bonnie Tyler. According to a statement on her website, she died at a Portuguese hospital. She was hospitalized back in May for emergency surgery. She had been in an induced coma, but was improving last month. She's best known for her hit song, Total Eclipse of the Heart. Tyler was 75.
Every now and then.